Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Hey John, where are we headed?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts! So, we are going to be doing a Q&A soon. So you guys can learn a little bit about us if you don't know us in real life. And one of the things we'll probably be discussing, which I think I've mentioned in one of the videos, is that we're originally from New England. Both of us are originally from Massachusetts. And a staple in Massachusetts is Dunkin' Donuts. And they finally have opened one in Hawaii. And it's actually reopening because they did used to have it, but apparently it failed miserably. And I'm hoping that it does better this time. We live on the west side of the island, and we are now currently driving to the south side of the island, Honolulu, which is where the first Dunkin' Donuts has opened, and it's by the airport. So we are literally driving about an hour away.
So worth it.
So worth it. Just to get our Dunkin' Donuts fix. It grand opened this morning. Apparently there was a line, like a crazy line, like Black Friday style. There was customers parked out since 7:45 a.m. yesterday in order to experience Dunkin' Donuts, or I think some of them probably knew it from the mainland. But I'm super pumped. I don't know what we're gonna get. I do know that we both want to get our coworkers some munchkins. If you guys know Dunkin' Donuts, you know what munchkins are. I know we want to get some of those because I'm super pumped. But anyways,
do you think they call the coffees medium, regular, extra, extra?
I honestly don't know, John. So I don't know if any of you guys are from Philadelphia that possibly watch this, but in Philly, when you order cheesesteaks, you have to order them a certain way. So we lived in South Jersey for about 6 months, and we were close to Philly. We went bowling yesterday, so my arm that's holding up this camera is killing. But anyways, so living in New Jersey, we'd go to Philly a lot, and when you ordered cheesesteaks, you had to order it whiz without, which meant I wanted my cheesesteak with cheese whiz as the cheese, and then without onions. So at Dunkin' Donuts, when you order your coffee in Massachusetts, you order it a medium regular, or they'd say regular.
Medium regular.
I can tell you from working at Dunkin' Donuts, that's 3 creams, 3 sugars. And I don't know how we have to order it here. If we're supposed to say like extra extra, which was 6 sugars, 6 creams, or what we're supposed to do.
What do you think? We order it, can I get 7 sugars and 6 creams?
I don't know. When you go to Starbucks, it's not like it's Starbucks.
They don't give you that option.
Yeah, you can ask for it.
Extra.
Well, I don't know, because people order pumps of things. People know the pumps.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they order
it's
that.
It's not fancy, like.
Sorry if it's like we're on a boat, because right now, the roads in Hawaii are not very great. Just heads up if you're coming to visit here, the roads are not so great. So that's why
we're not using a very stable camera.
True story. I'm on John's iPhone without a selfie stick or anything. But anyway, so we are headed to Dunkin' Donuts for the very first time. I'm so excited.
See you there.
So yeah, we will report back to you guys and let you know what we got and if we think it compares to the ones we're used to. This was good as time of any to kind of talk about the driving situation in Hawaii. One of the things we really had to get used to here is the speed and the speed limits.
Not used to it yet.
Yeah, not used to it. Because where we're from, if the speed limit said 70, that meant 90. So, and people like to merge here, like merge nicely. In Boston, we're used to people flipping you off and honking their horns and stuff. Here, it's like a thing, you don't honk your horn at people. But anyway, so we are currently on what's called H1, which I think we've mentioned before. There's really only 3 major highways on the island of Oahu. Point out to you guys, like, people complain about LA traffic, and I've been in LA traffic. People from LA are probably going to be mad at me saying this, but if you see this traffic that's happening on the left side here, going the other direction, that's westbound lanes. And I'll tell you, I worked in Honolulu for several years and then lived on the west side. And that traffic is worse than any traffic you'll experience in LA, because I feel like in LA and lots of other states, you have several other options for highways and back roads. In Hawaii, if this highway is backed up, I can guarantee you the only backup option, which is Kamehameha Highway, is going to be backed up twice worse because there's so many stoplights that people get stuck a lot. So traffic is one of the things that if you're visiting, you should prepare for. It takes a little bit longer. Like on the mainland, if something's 26 miles away, that's probably going to take you about a half an hour. Here, if something's 26 miles away, it's literally going to take you an hour and a half. And that's not an exaggeration. That's real life. So just a heads up, if you're, visiting the island, you might experience that. We're passing where you can merge onto H3, which is the third major highway, which goes over to the east side of the island, and you guys have probably seen us on that drive, going over to the east side of the island. So that goes to what's known as the windward side. Currently we're on H1, and this exit is to take you to the east side, also known as the windward side. So we're gonna keep going, and we're almost to Dunkin' Donuts. We can see this sign right here. Right here. It says that we're almost at the airport, which is the exit we need to take to get to the Dunkin' Donuts because it's near the airport.
So it must be really busy because we had to park about a half mile away after driving around the block a few times, hoping and praying that we could find a spot, but that's all right. Oh yeah, for some reason the drive-thru's closed and there's a bunch of people just kind of cruising in the drive-thru.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
It's kind of weird.
Not sure what's going on there.
We'll see what happens. So guess what, guys? It was an epic fail. We showed up too late. They must close at 9 because they are turning people away now. There's a 2-hour wait just to get a coffee and donut. But have no fear, they gave us a $2 gift card. Thank God.
So we will definitely be back this weekend to try and reaccomplish this task.
So now that our lives are officially over and Dunkin' Donuts is closed, we're gonna go find another place to eat.
Okay, so we're getting back on the freeway, traveling westbound now, which is back towards our direction. And we failed at the Dunkin' Donuts mission, as you guys saw. We are going to try out a place called Pancake and Waffles. And John has been dying for their chicken and waffles since the 80s.
You think we don't record that?
Probably. The GPS, the name of the place we're going is Waimalu, and the GPS pronounced it Waimilu. That was cute. And also my GPS has an Australian accent. Or is it a British accent? I don't know, but I changed the settings because I was sick of the girl that was talking in it.
Siri?
Yeah, sure. In an American accent. I was sick of her. So I switched it to a more sophisticated gentleman. I'm pretty sure he's British. At one point, I had an Australian guy, but then I think I got sick of that. Anywho, yeah, if you guys didn't know, by the way, you can change your, is it Siri even if it's a different person?
I think it's always Siri.
Oh. Anywho, so we're on our way. We are currently driving past Aloha Stadium, which is where UH football plays. We do not have an NFL team here, in case you guys didn't know that, which kills me and John because we love football. But it is good in a way because it's ensured that we stay Patriots fans and we don't feel torn to support another team. Not that we ever would, ever. Tom Brady, if you're listening, we would never, ever betray you.
Right, like Tom Brady says, you know what? Kate and John, I want to watch their stuff.
Oh boy. Anyways, so here we are just driving along. I know that you guys saw the traffic coming in. If you see, we're like 20 minutes difference and now traffic is free. So I don't know why you took this exit, John.
What do you mean?
This is not correct, John. This is not the correct exit. So anyways, guys, here we are taking the wrong exit. And the GPS is now yelling at me. But that's okay. You know, beautiful Hawaii life. Why not? You get to go spin around with us here. See the pretty color of the sky. And you'll see a little bit better view of the stadium right there. The stadium, besides doing the UH football games, there's also this thing every, Sundays and Wednesdays? I think
Wednesdays.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure Sundays and Wednesdays they have what's called swap meet, which if you are from the East Coast, you may call it a flea market, which is what I knew it as. And basically a bunch of people set up almost kind of like a very large garage sale.
Haggling.
Yeah.
That's all it is, haggling.
Yeah, so lots of haggling. Right here, this is a good thing to point out. This is called the Rail.
The Rail!
Rail is pretty controversial here. We don't want to be controversial on this channel, so we're just going to tell you if you're interested in finding out the drama. Feel free to Google Rail Hawaii and see what the state is going through with this drama right here. Some of these posts that they have right here, in certain areas of the rail, they're actually like embossed with this, I don't know if you'd call it tribal design.
It's a form.
It's like a design, anyways, that they made on these particular posts. Mostly I've noticed them on the west side of the island, which is where we live. Anyways, John is claiming they cost $1 million per mold. Please, someone let us know in the comments below how wrong my husband is, because I would love to know.
I'm not that wrong.
He says he's not that wrong.
I'm gonna look this up
I'm
later.
probably going to be in so much trouble when we Google it, and it's like, yes, it's $950,000 per mold. This is Kamehameha Highway, which was what I was talking about earlier, which if you're not driving on H1 in this area, you would be driving on Kamehameha Highway. There's Moanalua Freeway, which, is that what it's called, Moanalua Freeway? Moanalua Parkway? Moanalua something is parallel to where we are right now. So basically, if you were able to look all the way down this road right here, or if you drove straight down that road, it would drive you down to Moanalua. This right here is Pearl Ridge Mall. In case anybody was wondering, there are malls here. And this is one of them, Pearl Ridge. I actually used to work at that mall. Oh, look, here's the embossed.
Oh, look.
Oh, look. Oh,
There's the $1 million forms.
And there's so many potholes, I can't get a focus on it. I'm so sorry.
So we just had not chicken and it was chicken and waffles, but it's actually called pancakes and waffles. We didn't get pancakes, we got chicken and waffles. And I got eggs Benedict on a waffle with some meat. Not quite sure what was on it.
And I got some honey butter biscuits, and we got a fried cheesecake to share.
Wasn't the best.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would try it again because it wasn't like it was horrific. Oh, my hair, girl. Oh, jeez. It wasn't like horrific, but it definitely, I mean, the hype around it was pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking that this place was really good.
What else was I going to say?
I don't know, you were the one that was going to say something.
So the chicken, I got the chicken and waffles as we mentioned. I elected to get it with country gravy. You can get it with either brown gravy, country gravy, or honey butter. And I got it with the country gravy, which the gravy was delicious. Like, I will give it, I mean, the gravy itself was delicious. I think the problem with gravy a lot of times is people tend to overcomplicate it, and they didn't. They kept it very delicious and very simple. The chicken, it was overcooked somehow.
Dry.
Yeah, and like it was really crispy, but it just didn't taste good at all. And what else was I going to say with the chicken? It also tasted like one of those situations where they recycle the oil. I was wondering, I asked John, like, do you think, because we got fried cheesecake, and I was wondering, do they use the same oil for the chicken and the fried cheesecake? Because that's almost what it seems like they fry all of their stuff in the exact same oil and they don't clean it often, because it tasted stale. But then there's a sign there that says hot and fresh, made to order, so I'm led to believe that they make it to order, but at the same time it honestly tasted like chicken that had been fried a few days ago, and then they microwave it. And it came out that quick, too. Like, it came out quick.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
So, I'm not sure. And then the fried cheesecake, John liked it.
I liked some of it. There was still frozen in the middle.
Yeah,
which I get that. You
yeah.
gotta freeze it to deep fry it or else it'll just melt. I get that. It just wasn't that great.
It was just weird. It was just a weird situation. So, not the best experience, but I really think that maybe we just came on a bad night. I don't know. Maybe we would try it again. It was also $38 for 2 of us to eat this, not including tip. So, I'm gonna do a screenshot right here. Of the receipt, so you guys can see. So that's 2 people, and if you're ever wondering about how much it costs to eat in Hawaii, but that's about average. That's pretty much what it's going to cost you. We each got a meal, we got a soda to share, and then we got the dessert, and then I got the side of honey butter biscuits to share. So it would be comparable to getting, like, say, an appetizer, 2 entrees, and a dessert somewhere, but the appetizer was a little cheaper because, like, the honey butter biscuits were only $2.45. If you go somewhere else here to get an appetizer, it's probably going to cost you like $13.99. But most of the places that we go, it's a minimum of $40 for the 2 of us to eat, and then goes up from there. Even to go to Chili's here, it's like about $70 for the 2 of us.
Yeah.
So anyways, that was our experience at Pancake and Waffles in Waimalu. We will try it again, maybe. Not in a rush to do so, though.
Yeah, not so
in a
fast.
crazy rush. But we just wanted to share with you guys. Tonight wasn't the greatest because we really wanted to go to Dunkin' Donuts. So
yeah, all in all, fail night.
That's okay, though. We were with each other, John.
That's right, babe.
Yeah, and we're in Hawaii, so who can really complain? But we will see you guys again soon. Hopefully on a more successful adventure, and hopefully my hair won't be as crazy. I came from work, so I apologize for how crazy I look. Sorry. But anyways, go out and live aloha. We love you guys.
Live aloha, guys.
Talk to you soon.